The worst mistake of his life caught on film. The moment US student, 21, stole a propaganda poster bearing the name Kim Jong-il from North Korean hotel, earning him 15 years hard labor. Student Otto Warmbier, 21, was given 15 years hard labor in North Korea. Warmbier stole a banner with a political slogan from his Pyongyang hotel. Images of that banner have been released, which bears the slogan "Let's arm ourselves strongly with Kim Jong-il patriotism." The phrase was used to glorify the former leader after his death in 2011, and posters bearing it are highly revered in the communist state. CCTV footage showing Warmbier taking it from the wall was also released. He said a church group had asked him to bring back a trophy from his trip. This is the moment an American student on holiday to North Korea made the worst mistake of his life by stealing a propaganda poster bearing the name of Kim Jong-il from the wall of his hotel. Otto Warmbier, 21, was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor in a prison camp Wednesday for subversion after stealing the poster, which he said was requested by a member of his church group. Partially censored images purporting to show the banner have now been released by North Korea's state news agency, along with CCTV of the moment Warmbier removed it from the wall. Warmbier was charged with trying to steal a banner invoking the name of Kim Jong-il, the state's former leader. The banner reads, "Let's arm ourselves strongly with Kim Jong-il patriotism." North Koreans are required to keep and carefully maintain portraits of former leaders Kim Jong-il and his father, Kim Il-sung. A special large, bold typeface is used when their names are printed. The video shows Warmbier in a restricted area of his hotel in Pyongyang walking up to the wall before removing the long rectangular poster which bears white lettering on a red background. Warmbier, who went to the communist state with a tour agency that promises travel to destinations your mother would rather you stayed away from, stayed at the Yanggukdo International Hotel. CCTV shows the University of Virginia student entering a staff-only part of the hotel, which towers up from an island in the middle of the Taedong River. The United States does not have diplomatic relations with North Korea and is represented in consular matters by the Swedish embassy. North Korea has a long history of detaining foreigners and has used jailed Americans in the past to extract high-profile visits from the United States to secure release. He pleaded with judges in court Wednesday to please think of my family and prayed for God to please save this poor scapegoat before the sentence was handed down. The White House condemned the sentence as unduly harsh and demanded Warmbier's immediate release from jail on humanitarian grounds. U.S. State Department spokesman Mark Toner said, despite official claims that U.S. citizens arrested in the DPRK are not used for political purposes, it's increasingly clear from its very public treatment of these cases that the DPRK does exactly that. However, such a release appears unlikely as President Obama signed an executive order late Wednesday ordering tough new sanctions on North Korea relating to alleged nuclear tests carried out in January, and a ballistic missile test the following day. The US and the global community will not tolerate North Korea's illicit nuclear and ballistic missile activities, and we will continue to impose costs on North Korea until it comes into compliance with its international obligations, the statement concluded. The President's order allows for US implementation of sanctions approved by the United Nations 2 weeks ago. Last month, North Korea paraded Warmbier before the media in Pyongyang, where he tearfully apologized for attempting to steal the political banner. According to Warmbier's statement on Monday, he wanted the banner with a political slogan on it as a trophy for the church member, who was the mother of a friend. In his comments, Warmbier said he was offered a used car worth $10,000 by a member of the church. He said the church member told him the slogan would be hung on its wall as a trophy. He also said he was told that if he was detained and didn't return, $200,000 would be paid to his mother in the form of a charitable donation. Warmbier identified the church as the Friendship United Methodist Church. which is in his hometown of Wyoming, in Ohio. Warmbier told reporters in Pyongyang that he had also been encouraged in his act by the university's Z Society, which he said he was trying to join.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. You can visit us on www.therealthingmeme.webs.com.
We